after my short break, and we are doing our normal gold making routines, starting off with our mailbox opening. So let's have a look and see what we've got. A few enchants. I've sold a lavender mage weave shirt, that's quite interesting, and a pink mage weave shirt. Now I've got a theory. I think there's going to be a lot of alts being made at the moment with the whole buff with the 13th anniversary. So I've got a feeling I'm going to see quite a lot of sales coming up, and we've got the raid coming up, which is also another thing. So that seems quite good. 11,000. We'll take those. We're now up to 823,000 gold, which is pretty amazing. Now let's just double check the stream's on. Yep, that's on. Right. Hope to get a second monitor soon so I don't have to do that. Right, go through our normal routines. I'm going to just do a cancel scan on just my enchants for now. I've got a lot I want to try and get done today. I've only got about an hour, so I'm going to go and do a cancel scan, not a lesser, cloaks, necks, rings, tomes and relics. Just do a quick cancel scan of those. Shouldn't take too long. I imagine, yes, my usual fellow enchanters are undercutting me on those. Soul Fibrils coming in at a higher price now, which is interesting. And yeah, everything else needs to be relisted, which is fair enough. I expected that. I haven't put anything on since this morning, so had some good sales this morning. So that's not bad from my perspective. Slowly crawling up. So let's get these back on. Then we can do a bit of tidy up. I've got quite a lot of stuff going on here. I've got my hex weave slowly creeping up for bags, which is quite nice. I need to go visit my garrison now as part of my daily routines. And I've just started cooking, so I need to work on getting some recipes and doing the whole Nomi work order things. I haven't quite worked out everything yet, but we'll get there. Right, so let's do a post scan of everything here. Get my enchants back on. #1 importance, because that's my #1 gold maker. What's not selling at the moment? Distant army, not too concerned about that. Get everything else on though. Make sure they're done. Right. Let's, whilst we're here, do a shopping check. Chaos crystals, how are we doing on chaos crystals? We've got a few for 179. I might just scrape off the top ones on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 4 rather of those. We'll take 3, 4 of those. And then we'll take 9, 7, 8. Just take 8 of those. Now I'm going to take all 30 of those at 184. And I'll take the 6 there. I'm going to leave those 3 under, make it look like it's a bit more attractive to skim off the top. 5, 6. This is what I understand is like making a wall, but it's a very small, shallow wall with lots of single ones in there. But it gives me a chance to at least take a few decent priced chaos crystals off the market. 4, 5. Oh, we had a sale already. It's pretty good. On a stack of 37. Anything under 200 I'm quite interested in at the moment on chaos crystals. I'll take the 10. And there's 20 stacks of 10 here at 197. I think we'll take all of those. And that leaves us with 2, 3. I'll take the stack of 2 and the 3 stacks of 4. There we go. That's looking, it's looking like there's still a lot of stuff there, but it's actually just one auction of each of them. So I'll leave those. Someone else can pick up a little bargain if they want those. Now let's see our usual next one. Let's have a look at silk. See how things are doing. Oh, it's over 574. There were some good bargains the other day, but not today. So I'm going to leave the silk because I've got loads of that. And just a quick check on leather. Leather's never done that well for me at the moment. Certainly not compared to silk. So there's 14 pages of it, so that's quite a lot. Let's see if we've got under 5. Yes, it's a complete flip now. So now leather is performing better than silk. So I'm going to take 2, and in bigger stacks, which is quite nice. There's 2 stacks of 100. I'll take those, and I'll take a stack of 197. Now this is a proper wall. 132 stacks of 1. I'm actually going to leave that one on there and take the 3 stacks of 200. Buy out those, and then leave the, because these are 499, so there's not massive differences there. So I'm going to leave those, and I'll send those on to my demon hunter. So last thing is just to quickly check whilst I'm here. What's our leylight price? At the moment is 41, so that's no good. And Arcana price is looking to be 1545, and I'm at 1398. So no, I'm not gonna bother with those. So I'm gonna pick up all those chaos crystals and leather that I've just bought. Stock back up on my chaos crystals. And then whilst I'm doing that, I'm going to look at what I need to restock on my selected groups. Restock selected groups. So we have finding mastery, haste, claw and agility, and then the pink mage weave shirt and the lavender mage weave shirt. So we'll do some lay shatters whilst I'm waiting for that to... Hey, Mad Villainy. Is the Garen still worth working on? Thanks for joining the stream. I would say it's difficult. If you've already done the garrison stuff, then maybe. I mean, I haven't fully. I'm kind of halfway there with it. But for me, for Hexweave bags is the only reason I'm really sticking with it. So yes, I'm not sure. I mean, there's a few profits to be had, but no, I think my main profits are coming from... Ooh, what have we got? Internal database error. What happened just then? I think it's whilst I was opening mail whilst crafting, perhaps. So yes, I think... oh, thank you, Gumdrops, for the host. Did spot that coming in there. So yes, I would say garrisons are kind of worth it. You started out with a rawhide beast and sumptuous fur. I mean, yeah, the sumptuous fur is not a bad one to have, because then you can feed that into something like tailoring. But I'm finding it's kind of like... I resisted doing garrisons for a long time because I just really didn't fancy it, and I would only be doing it for Hexweave bags. And I've got the daily cooldown on my Hexweave bags at the moment, and I'm just popping to the garrison to pick up the Gorgrand fly trap, which I also need. And then I bought some sumptuous fur the other day, which is what I'm doing that on. So yeah, I'm in a bit of a slight mess with my garrisons, but it's kind of doing okay. Just working slowly on getting back into WoW. Well, welcome back to WoW. It's I've only kind of really got back into it since Legion, so I'm only probably 6 to 12 months ahead. You took Enchanting and Leatherworking. That's a good combo. I'm finding a lot of success with Enchanting, and then supplementing it with both Tailoring on this character, Samadan my main, and then I've just leveled up a Demon Hunter who's doing the leatherworking for the braces. So I'm going to send these now to my demon hunter, male selected groups. Off those go. Right. And I'm going to post up all those things I've just made to restock them. Are the secrets of Draenor still worth anything? I'm not sure, really. I've not really found a use for them other than just getting my initial Draenor recipes that I needed, like the Hexweave Bags one, and then I haven't bothered with it since then. So they're worth learning just to get you the things you need. And then personally, I've not bothered with them, but other people may find other uses for them. Select all groups and do a post scan. We're just going to put on a few bits and pieces here. We've got my rings, and then what's my roasted quail come from? Pink Mage Weave is coming on. Roasted quail. Let's have a look at that. Do I need that for anything before I go and sell it? Don't think so. Failed since last. Expired 7 times. Probably doesn't sell that much. So I'll keep putting it on. There we go. See if it does sell. Got a few bits and pieces there. Might as well throw them on. Right, so total value of your auctions is 1.2 million. I'm not sure I'll see exactly that. We've got some incoming gold. What was the sale that I had earlier? The Borean leather. That sold. Oh, okay. Just a little one. Little sale. Still worth doing. Right. So those are my main enchants putting back on. Everything reset. So that's step 1 of my routine. So I'm going to go and empty some of this stuff that's hanging around in my bank, in my bags, into my bank. I've kind of got quite a few things here. Right. What have we sold? Critical strike. Right. Too many bags open now. Let's just have those ones open. Right. Sorcerous Earth I need to deposit, I think. Could do with moving that bag around. So I'm just going to move the chat across whilst I do this. Move it over to this side. There we go. So I think I'm running out of room here. I'm just going to put those in. What's this? Granic seeds. Let's pick those up and make a slot for... What else have we got we can have room for? I think I put the Dream Shard in. And the Greater Celestial Essence. Sorcerous Earth. No, we haven't got any room for that. Fire. Air. And water. I'm going to keep the Gorgon fly traps. Keep that. Oh, let's put that over into that slot. That will keep me nice and neat. So that's all my Gorgon fly traps. I've got loads of those. I should have a decent amount of sumptuous fur kicking around. Here we go. They've got 1,500 of that, which I bought for 1 gold each. Should really keep an eye out for that. Make sure that there's enough of those going. Right. That's looking a little bit neater. I'm going to put these spare enchants down here. And these are my sort of like cooking bits and pieces. Right, just going to move the chat back over. There we go. Right. What else have we got? Unsullied Rune Gauntlets. Oh, that was I was sending to my Death Knight. But I haven't logged in him in a month, so it got sent back. So there we go. Let's take all those. Let's move that down there. Right. Let's go head to... What should we do next? Garrison or Nomi? Now, actually, I've got Nomi snacks loaded now, so that should happen in the tooltip, I think. Don't know if it's loaded. Let's have a look. Add-ons. What did I have? Nomi cakes. That was it. Show what recipes can be learned from Nomi and Dalaran. So let's go head on over to Dalaran and have a look. We've just started on Nomi, so I've got a cooking skill of 1, so I've still got loads to do. Just slowly trying to inch my way up in other professions and not just enchanting, and learn different ways of making. And I need to visit him. Ah, thank you, Vimadress. Thank you for giving me that handy hint. Right. God, this is busy. Where is everyone? Right. Where do we need to go? Nomi is over here, I think. No, not the arsenal. Glorious goods. Militant mystic. Hero's welcome. Here we go. So let's have a look where we were at with Nomi. We just started it off last night, so we've got a work order coming in. Let's not do a loot appraiser session. Oh, what have we got? Recipe, salt and pepper shank. Did we already have one of those? Can't loot that item right now. Okay, let's try again. Okay, have we already got it? I wonder. Right. Slightly burnt food. Let's learn salt and pepper shank. Cool. It's another recipe. We can't have that because it's already known, which is a bit of a shame. So what do we do with it? Do we just leave it there and wait for it to die? I imagine we probably do. Let's have a look at... Ah, here we go. So this must be Nomi cakes. So lean shank gives me all of these. Okay. You get more than one of the same sometimes. Okay. Morning. Good evening, Shins. Thanks for stopping by. And it gets sent to the mail. Thank you, Vimadress. The second one. And you can vendor it. Ah, thank you very much. That's useful. So, looking at this, with lean shank, we can get hearty feast, lavish Suramar feast, salt and pepper shank, rank 3, and I think I've got the salad. Let's actually get my cooking profession up here. We need to look at this. Professions, cooking. Right, let's put cooking up here where I can see it. So we don't need campfire, I think, because we've got fireplace here. Is that correct? I'm assuming. Let's load up. Right, would you like to create some trade skill groups this present? No. Do I use Akis Recipe, the add-on? Now I do have that. I don't think I've got all the extra modules though. Let's have a look. It's add-ons. There you can see where to get the ones from drops and the quest. Okay. Oh, Akis Recipe list I have there on my add-ons. Now I think it is, I just type that in. Think slash Akis. Like that? No. Slash Akis Recipe. I need to look up how to use that. I don't think I know how to use that. I haven't really used it. But let's carry on with what we've got here. So let's look at what we do have. You need more than the core one. There are additional add-ons. Yes, I think. Thank you, Vimadress. I do remember someone saying that I did need the extra ones. Like with TSM, you got the core, then the modules. Ah, brilliant. Thank you. Okay, so I shall have a look and see which ones I'm missing on those. I'll come back to that. That'll be for my... I need to write down a list of things to either look up or get, because I keep on forgetting things. So we do have a few things here, with my cooking skill of 1. So this is old world recipes. Food of Draenor, I've only got the 2 fish dishes. And then the large meals, I picked up a few bits in questing. Light meals, snacks. Okay, could really do with that recipe list. If I go to the default and go to unlearned, it gives me a few things here. First Forge Wells add-ons. Thank you very much for my address. I shall go to that link now, so I've got it there. I guess recipe list, add-ons, Enchanting. I'll download the add-on pack. Let's do the whole add-on pack. There we go. Not found. Are you sure? Unable to find. Let's go back. Let's take the ones I know I need. All the cooking recipes. There we go, cooking, download. I'll just leave that downloading, so at least I know I've got it. I won't do a reboot now because I haven't got that much time. But thank you for the link. So we've got quite a few things here. Spiced Falcasaur omelette. So now this I remember needing to do. And if I use the Twitch app, which I do have, thank you, I'll install them from there. I shall remember now that I've got the link up on my tabs. I'll remember to go there after the stream. Right, let's go to the Wardens and do this because that was on my list of things to do. Excuse me, Mr. Rhino. Right, Wardens. It's quite exciting learning a new profession. Where am I headed? I'm headed to the flight person. I can't be bothered to actually direct myself there, so I'll take an automatic flight. And what's that? Sights in the city. Watcher's Peak. Warden's Redoubt. There we go. I haven't done any world quests in a while. That reminds me. What have we got at the moment? Any decent Bloods ones? No. Well, that one maybe. I'm not going to bother with those yet. What's that? Dazed and Confused. Dragonkin Battle Training Zone. Okay. Haven't seen one of those icons before. Right, I'm going to leave those. That's not my purpose for tonight's. Tonight we're trying to do our professions a little bit more. We're going to try and get cooking furthered. At least either get some skills up or get some more work orders done. I could do with picking up some things now for that actually. I need to go back to maybe the auction house. Pick up a few of the things that make some recipes I haven't got. And we'll pick up this recipe here. Because I think I can do some skills up with the Falcasaur eggs I have in my bag. Not gonna happen. We'll leave that. Right, okay, so who do we need? I imagine it's probably you. Want to browse your goods. Recipe, what's this? Feathered Luffer. First aid. Well, I'm not really bothering with first aid at the moment. I'll leave that. And the recipe here. This is what we want. 800 gold. Of course. Probably from reputation. There we go. Right, so let's learn that. And then, with the cooking fire, that probably won't do, will it? Be nice if it did. Spiced Falcasaur omelette. What does it make? Restores lots of health, and it's got a 7 gold sale rate. Well, a terrible sale rate though. Probably worth vendoring or using in other. But it's good for skill ups though. But we need a campfire. Let's go. Professions. No, not general. Cooking, fire. Let's pop that there. And then we make a fire. I should put one. Let's put one here. There we go. And now we can make some omelettes, perhaps. We do be standing in the fire, or at least close to the fire, I would have thought. What am I missing? Requires cooking fire. I have that. My omelettes are probably just not on me though, I imagine. Create all. There we go. It's working that way around. Might as well skill up whilst we're here. Use up what I've got. Use the old omelettes. Spiced Falcasaur omelette. Don't know whether it's going to be useful for anything, but I've got these spare eggs I had hanging around. Might as well use them up and get some skill points on the road to 800. Right. Once this is done, I'm going to stop from the... I'm going to hop over to garrisons next in my list of things. I'll leave cooking for now. And we'll hop over to my garrison where I've got some tailoring work orders going on, I believe. Kind of hopping around all over the place. I'm trying to do all the things I remembered that I need to do. There we go. Right. Now we did have an upgrade on our town hall. It was the last thing I remember doing. Up some more resources. Off on my horse because I haven't got flying. Right, yeah, let's upgrade, not town hall, upgrade our inn. Now that means, apparently, I should now be able to ask for specific people to come here. I believe. Hello. Recruit a follower. Okay. Improvise perfect place for bench to take a rest. Go through my selection and let's see if we can obtain a new recruit. Okay. See you later. So I'm looking to recruit someone. And I want someone with... I think it's a trait. And I want someone with a profession of tailoring, please. Choose recruit. Hello, cat. Oh, just guide you down here. There we go. Right, so who should we hire? We've all got tailoring. Let's try with Ingrid. Let's hire you, please. Have a good one. There we go. Garrison follower gained. You need something? Complete quest. Safe travels. Brilliant. Okay, does that mean I have that person? So does that mean I can now go and assign them, I think? Let's go have a look. Head back into my town hall. Oh, can't steer with both mouse buttons. Right, not that one. I think it's this one. There we go. So look for my tailoring emporium. Click to assign a follower. And we shall assign Ingrid. There we go. So now I think that means that I should get more hexweave from my work orders. If all the friendly advice I've received from you all comes true, helping me get my garrisons up to speed. Very helpful of you all. So let's have a look and pick up those work orders. Now, there's Ingrid. Okay, fearsome battle standard. Wonder if they're any use. Inspiring battle standard. Probably not. Possibly not. Right, hexweave cloth. Create all, please. There we go, using my sumptuous fur. And then we also need... Where am I at? Herbs over here. Are there any fly traps we need to pick up? Yes, there are. Pick up these so that we've got these going for my spell hexweave cloth. It's kind of going to be part of my daily routine now, is doing this. Probably don't need to do it every day, but seems useful just to help with the odd sale of hexweave bags. I mean, it takes a lot of hexweave though, 100 hexweave, so I know people can do it with several characters, but for me that isn't really appealing, doing the same thing like over 10 characters. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to bother with this in the future. But for now, whilst we're experimenting with it and testing the waters, I think it's worth at least trying. And pick up those and then start another work order with the seeds, I guess. Can't think of anything else to do with those. Right. So that's garrison set up. How are we doing? Oh, we've almost got enough to make a bag, I think. And we gained, oh, those are our Falcasaur omelettes. We also gained fireweed, sorceress air, and some arrow bloom. Okay. Not bad. So now that that's done, garrison's done, let's head back to Stormwind, to the auction house, and look at what we can buy to do some cooking work orders. On Thursdays, I believe it was the hexweave costs 16 class hall resources. You get 500 on Thursdays. Well, that's good memory. It was, I believe, the hexweave costs 16 class hall resources. You get 500 every 3 days. That's not a bad amount. 16 class hall resources. Is that in a mission? You mean the fur? Okay. So is that a order hall mission that I can do for sumptuous fur? You can trade the resources, excuse me, or fur at the trader. Okay, that's something to look out for. Right, open that as we already know it. Excuse me, let's take a drink. And we can vendor that one. Let's go to the... You need the trading post. I think I've got that. I'll have to have a look when I go back to the garrison. Just rank 1. Yep, I think I've got that. So it changes each day, doesn't it? You trade the resources for fur. Yeah. I think I shall do that. So does it happen on certain days? Like Thursdays is one thing, and then others with others. Right. Planning of haste. What do we need first? So I think lean shank looked like it was going to give me some recipes. Let's have a look. Hey Cody, thanks for popping by the stream. Lean shank, we are just looking up our cooking bits and pieces. So I'm going to buy up a few cheap bits of, what have we got? Let's take 100 of those. And let's leave it at that. Fatty bear steak. How much is that? It was fatty bear steak, wasn't it? No, that one. Fatty bear steak. Oh, it's all one word. Bear steak. So fatty bear steak. Any good bargains to have? Well, it's quite expensive, that fatty bear steak. What's the region average? Region market's 9 gold. You think some chill music in the background would pimp up the stream? Not a bad idea. I did consider whether some music would be useful. I was thinking some sort of like World of Warcraft music. I mean, I keep the background music going when I'm in different places. Obviously, when you're in the auction house, it all goes quiet. So yes, I shall take your recommendation on board, Cody. Let's have a look. So, shall we buy some of these? I think let's buy some. Let's buy the 33. I know I could probably pick some of these up. Just trying to find a few bargains to keep me going on my work orders. And big gamey ribs. Big gamey. Is it EY? What? That's gammy. Yes, it is gamey. Gamey ribs. I think I put an E in there on my spellings of it. Alright, we're at 88% on those, and those are really expensive. Okay, I'm gonna maybe leave those for now. Anything else I should buy cooking recipes to get myself started? Whereas those three, the main ones: big gamey ribs, lean shank, fatty bear steak. Anything else I should look out for that will give me quite a few recipes? Just looking to get started really on my work orders. Yeah, it'd be useful if the Nomi add-on actually, the Nomi Cakes add-on showed you what you could buy. Right. You're thinking of... just not sure where to start. Thinking of getting up Enchanting to get started with gold making with Enchanting. Well, I'd certainly recommend it. Not sure where to start. Get a character to 110 or as close as you can, and then do all the Legion quests. Follow it all the way to the end, and that should pick you up most recipes. And then see which ones you need for rank 3s. I haven't got all the rank 3s, but I have with the rings and the cloaks. Oh, not all the cloaks, I'm missing one there. The Vault of the Warden's Mythic. And then most of these I've got, except for the 3 raid ones from the Emerald Nightmare. So, and even on that, I've been able to make a profit. So that would be my recommendation. And then just focus on those top enchants, because those make me the most profit. Right, let's head back to Nomi and have a look. Have a look at what we can do in terms of work orders. So I think that should give me a few recipes at least to get started. I need to remember the location a bit better now. Don't think it was there, was it? Yes, it was. Right, there we go. No worries, Cody. I think that's the easiest way, is just to follow the quests. Right, so work orders are going. So let's see if we can make some more. Right, so let's, oh, excuse me. Let's have a look. So lean shank gives me salad 2 and 3, salt and pepper. I'm assuming yellow means I've already got it. What does my... oh, not campfire. My salad, I have rank 1. That was a shari salad, wasn't it? Shari salad 2 and 3. Okay, because I've got rank 1, then that's an upgrade, I see. Then hearty feast 1, 2 and 3. And then salt and pepper shank. I've got rank 2, so that would give me the rank 3. Okay, I'm with you now. And then this gives me bear tartare. Now I know that apparently sells. Have I got the first bear tartare? But there's 2 and 3 there. The Jari salad is what comes up for it. Ah, is it? Okay. So I need to make sure I get the rank 3 of that. I'm missing bear tartare though. The first one. Let's just pop to the default. Unlearned. Bear tartare. Where do I pick that up from? From Mordvik Bjorn in Stormheim. That one's a drop. Okay. Right, so I'll need to do that one. And that's crispy bacon. Probably needs the bacon or the pepper. Now bacon's a world quest, I believe, isn't it? I think. Anyway, let's get these ones started. So let's switch that to TSM version. So let's do the fatty bear steaks. Rate all. Those. You get bacon from the world quest when you have skill 100. Okay, so I definitely need to skill up then. And then let's create work orders of those for the lean shanks.
Next one is on me.
Because that will give me all of those, a chance of those. Or you buy them in the auction house. So I could probably do with getting some bacon. What else do we have? Let's go back to this one. Unlearned. Crispy bacon. Fatty bear steak. Big gamey ribs. Large meals. That's from a vendor. Barbecue ribs is the big gamey ribs. That's another drop. Suramar surf and turf. Another drop. Slightly annoying that these are drops. That's from the test kitchen. Test kitchen, test kitchen. I'll probably need a few bits and pieces there. The feasts. The lavish Suramar feast is the one I really want. Get going. Let's hope those start going. Right, okay, so that's cooking started. Again, another step forward. Crispy bacon is a waste of time. Only use the bacon for the lavish Suramar feast. Okay. Well noted. I'll try and remember that one. Right. I think that's me done for now. Just a short stream tonight, but it's gotten me off the starting ground with cooking. Got my enchants back on. We picked up some recipes. We got some skill points in cooking. We are now at 24 of 700, so that's a good start. And what else? We topped up on the garrison, so we've got the follower now for the tailoring, so that's going to be helpful. So should get some production of hexweave bags kicking through. I have to remember that thing on Thursdays to go and have a look for the trading post. So all in all, not a bad little session. Thanks all for stopping by. Sorry it's just a short one, but my family's due back and I'm going to go and say hello to them and grab some food. So have a lovely evening, everyone, and I hope to see you next time, probably same sort of time on Wednesday, I think, trains permitting and all. So be safe, have fun, and see you next time. Good night, one and all.